Hey guys, Pyker here, and welcome back to another episode of Kethane Space Program. We are on episode 21, I believe, and we are going to launch our sweet maintenance pod up to the moon. Um, yeah, so let's do that. Let's throttle up our engines a little bit, just a titch, and let's get ready to launch in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, that's loud. I keep slightly turning down the volume in the game, and it still seems loud as shit. But yeah, we are gonna get this maintenance pod up to our moon base and actually show you guys something, some stuff about the Kerbal attachment system, which is actually a really cool mod. It has a lot more stuff in it than I thought it did. Um, so yeah, we'll showcase that once these loud ass SRBs flame out. Here we go. Throttle up a little bit more. All right, now hopefully we actually get this thing in orbit without too much trouble. That would be ideal. But anyways, Kerbal attachment system is basically you can use Kerbals or Kerbonauts to access these little boxes, and you can put certain pieces of equipment in it. You can put like parachutes, you can put solar panels, batteries, mostly small things, but for the most part, it will almost. It seems like it would almost always be useful. I can't see it not being useful. So for what I mean, like, is I'm probably gonna end up turn the lights on so you guys can actually kind of see. Um, Probably gonna end up like building an actual shuttle that's a little bit more. It can go further distances and has a lot. Not a lot of docking ports, but more docking ports than this thing currently has, and basically just use it to, if we forget something, forget a docking port, forget batteries, forget solar panels, need parachutes for like satellites or something, we could fly this maintenance pod up, hook up with whatever it is we need to, and then attach stuff to it that we didn't build with it originally. So I'm really excited about that. It's also got like a winch system, so you can tow things, and you can actually drop a drop a hook down from like a winch system and pick certain things up, and stuff like that, which I think would be extremely useful in the future. But I haven't had any applications for it right now. But right now, what we are doing is we are going up to our moon base so we can actually hook up our fuel module with our or hook up our fuel modules with our um, moon base, rather, or mining hub, whichever you prefer the name of it. And yeah, so that's basically what the aim of mission is today, and hopefully I will be able to show you guys that in the daylight. And I will edit this video so it actually is in the daylight, so you guys can actually see what the hell's going on. Because I know in the dark this game is not very visible once the video is rendered. So hopefully I'll be able to remedy that by chopping this video in half, so you guys can actually see what the hell's going on. But that's the plan. So let's do it. But I'm gonna get this thing into orbit, and then hopefully get it to the moon without too much issue. And I think we have Aldfree. I don't. I think that's how you pronounce that name. Aldfree, Aldfrey. Aldfree. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Turn on our SAS here. I have almost no control over this ship when it's this heavy. All right. Let's burn. Need to get into orbit. And I hope we do. We should be fine. We have more than enough fuel to actually get into orbital velocity. I'm just worried about coming back down into the atmosphere before I really want to. That would be a bad thing. Alright. Come on, buddy. Alright, what do we need to put our panels out? Or solar panels, anyways. And I left room in case we decide to take anyone else down. I think the only person left in orbit around anything is Jorbals. But I think we might relieve him for an episode or two, eventually. But as of right now, I don't think. I think he's still happy in his domain. We have 2 more stages on this rocket, so I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that we will get to the moon without any issue. We might burn a lot of fuel doing it, but we will get there nonetheless, which is, you know, a good thing. Oh man, I've been doing a lot of recording of this game, and it actually feels pretty good to actually sit down and play this game and get some stuff done. It's been nice actually. I'm hoping that this will actually, you know, keep you guys entertained a little bit better, because I've only been doing Kethane episodes for like once a week, so I'm gonna try to up that number by like 2 or 3. I'm gonna try to do at least 3 episodes of Kethane Space Program a week now. Mainly, I think I was gonna do Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. We're gonna be like the Kethane episodes, and then in between I'll fill in with other games like Banished or Project Zomboid. I'm still debating on whether I want to continue my Banished playthrough, because it seems like, um, you know, almost everybody in the known YouTube universe has done, you know, is doing a Banished Let's Play. So it's kind of like, well, you know, I'm competing with everybody else for views, and I'm not very good at the game. So I mean, I think that might hurt my chances in the long run here. Let's put up our maneuver nodes. Actually, I'll do this. I'll do this off camera. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys, we're at the moon, and we just entered its sphere of influence. So we are gonna set up a maneuver node now and try. Oh, didn't want to set the moon as the target. I don't know why it's doing that. The second time it's done that to me. Let's bring this down, and let's try to straighten this out a little bit, just at least a little bit, so it's not such a gnarly uh, orbit. Bring that down. Ooh, a little too much there. That should be worth it. At least I think. Yeah, it might actually bring us over our moon operation, or mining operation too, which should be ideal. Let's see here. Where is our node? It's around here somewhere. There it is. Got it. Cool. All right, so let's see if we. I hope that we'll be doing this on the light side of the moon. That would be great, so you guys can actually see what the hell's going on. But let's fast forward and get to our node here. 2, 1. Oh, overshot it a little bit, but that's all right. As long as we can get into orbit, we can adjust from there. I'm not really too worried about it. Yeah, so I'm really excited to get this fuel module, or this maintenance pod landed near the mining hub, so we can actually get the fuel module that we flew up last episode and hook it up with our mining base, which will be awesome. And once we do that, we won't need the maintenance hub. We'll need a Kerbal, but we won't need the actual like hub. So I might actually just create like a base that, you know, Kerbals can hang out in, because I mean, I only need one guy down there to fix anything that's broken, or to set up anything new. We just ran out of fuel in this piece. Let's get rid of that and fire this guy up. And hopefully something didn't just break. Doesn't seem like it. Good. Cool. We might be able to actually adjust this orbit so it comes over our mining operation. But I'm going to go ahead and wait to do that for right this second, because I want to figure out a better place to do that. Let's do it there. Roughly around that area. And good news, it's on the light side of the moon for a change. So let's bring our periaps down to almost nothing, so we can hover over the mining operation, and then slow down, hopefully, without running out of fuel. And good news, I did bring extra parts in case this thing does get low on fuel. so we'll be able to refuel it pretty easily. And I actually might just put a piece of it on there anyways, just to do it. So let's move this up, move this over. That looks pretty good, I would say. So we're gonna keep that. Now let's find our node. This thing is so much more agile without all of those pieces on it. All right, 18-second burn. Not too bad, not too shabby. So I was curious. What do you guys think? Should I invest in a better mic, or do you think that this audio is okay for right now until at least a little bit later, anyways? Or give me some more time to gain some more subscribers on this channel for me to actually invest over $100 on audio mic equipment. So I was just curious if you guys think that this audio is okay, or if, I know that there's sometimes I have some issues with it where it's like it's clipping and I'm quiet because of it, and most of the time that's my fault because my girlfriend is usually sleeping whenever that happens, and I'm trying to be very quiet when I speak, and that's why it clips a lot of the time. But I was just curious what you guys thought, if I should actually invest the money into a better mic. I don't know. Leave your thoughts down in the comments section, because I'm just curious of whether or not if this audio is okay or not. Move it a little bit more. There we go. Cool. That looks good to me. So let's get ready for our landing around the moon, or landing in our mining base, anyways. Oh, let's find retrograde. Lights are still on, but like I said, guys, I have been remembering to actually edit the brightness of these videos, so hopefully I'll remember to do that again. And I usually just say it because whenever I edit it, I'll hear myself say it because I'll watch the video, and then I'll be like, oh, I should do that, and then I actually change the brightness. So if you hear me say that every video, it's basically just a reminder for myself. Oh man, put our gears down. Aldfrey looks very content. He's just like, yep, at the moon, it's fine. I don't think I've ever even used Aldfrey for anything. And he's just like calm, he's just hanging out, does a little dance. Now he's stoked. I don't know, man. He's looking like a pretty solid Kerbonaut right now. We might be using him for later maintenance missions. We'll make Aldfrey our maintenance man. So anything that needs fixed or rescued, or well, maybe not rescued, but anything that needs fixed or rebuilt in space, we'll send Aldfrey, because he seems like the kind of dude that can handle that kind of responsibility. I was trying to think of the word, couldn't think of the word. All right, let's float on in. We are coming. I think we're going to be coming down still pretty high over our mining operation, which is fine. It'll give us extra time to slow our horizontal velocity down at least. Not sure if I want to do it now or if I want to just suicide burn over top of it. Maybe get a little bit closer. Actually, let's do myself a favor and quick save. You guys know how I love to use my quick save, just in case. All right. Say right about, yeah, we'll kill it here. Just go ahead and start killing it right now. Bring ourselves down to a little bit lower, hopefully, of an altitude over the mining operation. I need to adjust the turn right about there. Do that. Now let's see what we're looking at here. We are on the day side. It is so much easier to land things when it's daylight out. Wow. I feel like, because you can actually see the surface and you know what you're coming into. Slow this down some more. Bring that trajectory down just past our mining base. Bringing it down, and probably right about there. Then we'll do another quick save. And fast forward a little bit just to get a little bit closer and see how much velocity we actually have to kill before we crash into the surface around it. So we need to go this way. We need to kill some more horizontal velocity. I am concentrating so I can actually get close to our mining operation, and hopefully I'm not going to crash into the surface. I think we'll be okay though. Oh, everything's loading. Oh, load. There's so many things down there. I'm gonna move that X-Tug too if we have time. In this episode, I'm gonna move that X-Tug out of the way, just so it's you know, not down here. It doesn't need to be down here anymore. Oh, sticky keys. Oh my god. All right. I need to remember to turn those things off. I never remember to turn my sticky keys off. All right, we want to tip this way just a touch. Perfect. I mean, we don't need to be right next to it, but it would be nice so Aldfrey doesn't have to walk very far. Would be the only reason that we really want to get that close. I think we're actually going to go for the other side. Right over here. Now let's kill that now. Kill, 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 kill. There we go. And bring it down gently. Gently. Very gently. Very gently. Very gently. Okay, I know my alarm is going off for the time of the episode. I get it. I need to land this thing. Gently. Okay, okay, don't tip over. Don't tip over. Perfect. Alright, stay. No more movement. I was kind of wondering if those legs would clear. I don't think I've landed this thing on the surface yet. Let's turn our SAS back on just to be safe. All right, let's get Aldfrey out of here and have him get to work. Have him hop off, turn on his RCS pack, and kind of float down to the surface. I gotta remember which one of these boxes has our equipment that we need. Let's see. Pipe endpoint. This is the one we want. All right. So I brought 4 of these up. I'm actually going to attach... Oh, I didn't want to store that. Sorry. I'm actually going to attach one to this pod so we can actually use it. Actually, you know what? I'll wait. I'll wait for... maybe we can get a little bit closer. Oh. I guess he doesn't like using his RCS pack. Man, my frame rate dropped like crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on up here. Alright. Well, let's waddle ourselves. Can we use our RCS pack? It doesn't want to use the RCS pack. There we go. Make this a little bit quicker. But I am going to attach it right over here on our fuel module. Hopefully I'll be able to do it from here. Nope. Yellow. That green. Oh, green. There we go. All right. So let's put that. Let's actually put it. Can we put it like right there? I'm very OCD about these things. Ugh. There we go. There, we got a pipe endpoint on there, which is exactly what we need to refuel it from without having to actually dock to our mining hub. So let's go get another pipe endpoint, put it on our mining hub, and freaking start refueling that fuel module, which I'm really excited about, because this is going to be so much easier than all the plans that I had originally anticipated to do that. So this should be very nice. All right, let's grab another endpoint. Let's take it. Close that. Fall off of the box. Here we go. And I think we're just gonna put an endpoint like right here on this guy. I was thinking about putting it on the actual mining hub itself, but yeah, I mean, I guess I could. Realistically, if I think about it, I could just put it like on one of these engines. But I really don't want to, in case we ever have to move this thing, I don't want to mess up the, what's the word? Mess up the symmetry of it. So it will still, I mean, it shouldn't matter now that we don't have an atmosphere. So yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's put this pipe endpoint. Can we put it somewhere like cool or somewhere that's easy to get? Actually, you know what? The easiest place that's going to be to get to is right here. So we're going to plop this thing right on the side of this guy. Right there. Now all we got to do is right click on the endpoint and click link. And now we drag a pipe over to our fuel ship or fuel vessel, whichever you want to call it, or fuel module or whatever. It doesn't really matter what it's called. It's you know, it does things for us that makes our lives a lot easier. All right, we got to float up there a little bit. Link. All right. So we got a pipe connecting the two, and we should be able to connect the, or be able to refuel that guy pretty freaking easily now. Then all we gotta do is when this thing is all full, we just unplug it and, you know, drop it, and then we're good. All right, so let's see if we can actually do it. Yes, we can. All right. Sweet. That makes life so much easier. So now we can refuel this thing up to the brim with fuel, and we basically have our mining operation in full effect, and we have a way to get the fuel to where we need it, and we're good to go now. We can actually go and explore. So I think I don't really know where I want to go yet, because there's so many options now that I have a renewable fuel source. I might bring up a couple more fuel modules just to have all the fuel up here that we could possibly have. Mainly just to so we don't really have to mine fuel that often. We'll just fill up our fuel tanks and then let them sit up here, you know, bursting with fuel. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Where do you guys think we should go? Or what do you think we should do? Leave any ideas down in the comments, and let me know what you guys think. We can go to Duna. We can go to, well, I kind of want to go to Minmus just because I don't think we've been there yet, and I want to see. I might send a Kethane satellite up there just to see what kind of fuel we're looking at for Minmus, just because I'm curious of how much fuel that place actually has. I don't know if it'll have more fuel than the moon or less fuel than the moon, but I might send a Kethane satellite up there just to see exactly how much fuel or how much Kethane that, you know, Minmus has, just out of curiosity, honestly. And then we probably should send Kethane satellites to Duna and Eve just to see how much fuel those planets have, and that way when we do travel to them, we could fly, you know, a renewable or a reusable shuttle of some kind to basically refuel itself whenever it gets there, and then fly home without any trouble. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think. That's what I just thought of off the top of my head. So let me know what you guys think, and we shall see exactly what we can do now that we have a renewable fuel source that is easily accessible. And yeah, so it's awesome. We finally got our base up and running, and we're finally ready to actually explore the Kerbal universe. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button. It does help a lot. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Any ideas of where we should go, what we should do. I love to hear your guys' suggestions. So please leave any ideas down in the comment section. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And as always, I will see you guys next time.